Okay, what is up, everybody? We are live for a live Q&A with myself. What is up? Welcome to your Daily Dose of Awesome, your live 15 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get your day started right. Today's topic is a free-for-all. I'm taking live questions while I'm here for the next 15-20 minutes. So what you want to do right now, if you're watching this right now, is think of something in your marketing, your recruiting, in your business, whether it be network marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales, whatever. I think I said network marketing twice there. Submit your questions below. I'm going to quickly do an intro for those that are new to this broadcast, but submit your questions below right now inside the comment section. I will make sure that we are live right now to make sure that we could actually take your questions so we don't waste any time. Let me see. All right, looks like we are live, and you guys might be able to hear me when I click this. That's it. You can hear me.
Sure that we can actually take your questions.
Feedback. Awesome, guys. All right, so again, submit your questions. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ferny Ceballos. I'm a lead generation online marketing expert specializing in helping home business owners, that's network marketers, direct sellers, and affiliate marketers, multiply their incomes using the internet. Now, I built my first six-figure network marketing business within 2 years of discovering the information we now teach here at Elite Marketing Pro. And over the past 10 years, I've been responsible for over $11 million in gross income into my home businesses and hundreds of millions of dollars more in the incomes of our clients and our students here at EMP. So this stuff works, and this is your opportunity to actually engage me live with whatever questions you have about lead generation, marketing, growing your business, etc. I have extensive background in both network marketing and also online marketing and lead generation and traffic generation. Now, if you're brand new, you don't know anything about us, I highly recommend that in the description for this video, whether you're watching the recording or watch it live, in the description of this live, there's a link to an online recruiting 10-day bootcamp. Basically, it's a 10-part free course on how we actually generate leads and prospects for any business, specifically network marketing. And so that's available to you for free. You just need to go to the description, click on the link, and submit your email, and that's it. So it's absolutely free. You also, afterwards, you'll also get information on a best-selling book that I own, as well as some additional goodies. If you want to buy my book, you'll be able to dive into this information in depth and really be able to take action on the information we share here at Elite Marketing Pro every single day. So that's there. If you want to be able to get access to these live broadcasts as we do them every single day, Monday through Friday, want to make sure you get notifications, then all you need to do if you're watching this on mobile is in the top right corner, click on the top right corner. There might not be anything there right now, but when you click, there will be. And it'll create a menu, and right there you'll be able to like our fan page and also turn on notifications for any live posts and also any videos or anything else that we do at EMP on our fan page. So I highly recommend you do that. You'll get live notifications. This is how we deliver our most impactful, raw content every single day. Consuming and learning every single day is a cornerstone of being a successful business owner, much less a network marketer. So you want to actually, have these lives that available to you for free every single day, and they're right there on your phone. Now, if you're watching this on desktop, all you need to do is where you're watching this video is just click the logo right above the description of this video. It'll take you to our fan page. On that fan page, click like, and on that same like button, once it's liked, there's a pull-down menu where you can turn on notifications, specifically turn on notifications for live posts and for videos. Again, that's how we deliver our best training. So with that being said, guys, I want to answer your questions. I want to take them live. One of the questions that was actually submitted ahead of time inside our private EMP group. Again, we're taking live questions, so those of you who are hopping in right now. So one of the questions was on somebody that was deploying Facebook Lives in her business. So much like we're doing now, it's like as far as creating a brand exposure and doing these lives, if you are brand new, you don't have a website yet, what should you do? Now, if you're a member of Elite Marketing Pro, we already give you some funnels and websites you can work with that are templated that you can just use as your own. And so if you're a member, you know about that. If you're not, then subscribe and you can learn a little bit more about what we offer here at Elite Marketing Pro. So just go to the link in the description. But for that particular member inside our community, if you don't have a website, what I recommend is you go to namecheap.com. So go to namecheap.com and register a domain. Ideally, it's be a domain of your name. So for example, my domain name is fernyceballos.com. And so your domain name would be yourname.com or .net or whatever. So go do that. And when you register a domain and it's all set up, you'll actually be able to redirect that domain to one of your links inside your back office inside of EMP. So just do that by default. So you can direct it to the default offer for AMF or anything else you're passionate about promoting inside of our system. And just do that for now as a placeholder, especially if you're going to be talking. So you want to redirect it to something you're actually speaking about in the live, so it's relevant. So for example, I mean, this live is about helping networkers increase their incomes and build their businesses using the internet. And so obviously the link that I put in the description is going to offer them more information on how exactly they can do that. Of course, it's a free offer, and so that's what you can do as well. So hope that makes sense, and hope I answered your question, Beverly. I know you couldn't be on, but you did submit your question ahead of time. Andy, what did I have for dinner last night? What did I have for dinner last night? I do not remember. I think I had some water and bread. Chef Katrina wanted to know. Oh, okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, so let me see. Make sure that people can see me. I'm actually interacting with here on my phone, so just so you guys know how I do these lives is I use a software called OBS, Open Broadcast Software, and I can run it on my computer. It's completely free. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but so now you can see I have you know, I don't know, it might be too bright, but you see the video there and then the comments. So I'm actually monitoring the comments here as opposed to over here. So, all right, guys, let me go into the group here to see if anyone else submitted questions. You guys are shy. You guys are just so we had a program or a post in our Facebook group recently. It was on lurkers, and so what's a lurker? Well, a lurker is actually somebody that joins a community on social media online and doesn't interact with it. They kind of just are there and they're looking, and that's a lurker. So it's a common internet term. And so I think we have a lot of lurkers here that are wanting to, you know, don't want to be the first person to raise their hand. So let me see if there's anybody else that submitted their questions. What's up, Jenny? What's up, Don? Joanne, I'm calling you guys out. Jesslyn, Cynthia, Andy, Cecilia, Paula, Mini, Jovita, John, what are your questions? I'm here for you guys for the next few minutes. Tan is a spectator today. Tan, how many traffic campaigns are you running? And if you're not running, why? Now I'm asking the questions. All right. Guys, I have no backup. I will end this live right now. You guys are all lurkers right now. Two traffic campaigns. So how are they going, John? What are your results? I'm lurking Ferny hats to the best traffic strategy right now. Huh? I'm not sure. Shirley, you got to speak American English, please. All right. So Celia has a question. Great. My ads are getting tons of likes but minimal leads. I work so I can only go traffic training every other week. Any suggestion? So tons of likes. So Celia, so you have to submit your results to the EMP group. There's an ad template that actually Chef Katrina just posted there, where you can actually just kind of fill in the blanks as to all the different metrics you can submit to us to figure out why it is your ad's not, you know, it's generating lots of likes, which is awesome, but if it's not generating leads, then we need to have that information. I can't tell you without the numbers. So that's the key thing. When you're asking questions about what am I doing wrong, we need data. We need input. For example, in network marketing, I talked about a few days ago. In network marketing or any business, in order for you to improve on something, you need to get feedback. And so in network marketing, if you're live prospecting, whatever, the feedback can come in the form of you recording yourself prospecting on the phone or recording yourself doing it on the street somehow and carrying a recording device, and then having an expert give you feedback, having an expert listen and give you feedback. The best trainers in network marketing do this, and it's no different for internet marketing. I remember I was having a conversation with my friend Tim Sales, huge network marketer, huge, well known in the industry, and Tim actually basically takes his team. I don't know if he still does this now, but he used to. He would take his team to a hotel, and they rent a big hotel room, and then they have another room. So they have a big room and then another room, and basically the little room, the other little room, there's a phone right in the middle, and basically what he has every single one of his team members do is do cold calls, follow up with prospects, whether it's their own or brand new prospects. And Tim or another trainer will sit right in front of them while they're making the calls. And so first of all, they're taught a process to use when making these calls. And so they're taught the process and they're told to do it. Right in front of them, do it. So that's pretty scary, but they have to do it. Why? Because it's the only way he can give them feedback on what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong. And basically tells them, don't worry, these people, you're never going to meet them. You know, if it doesn't turn out well, then you'll never see them again, and no big deal. They actually requested information, so these are leads that were generated on the internet, and so dial, call, follow the process that we taught you, and while they're dialing, the people in the other room are actually listening. So they're actually listening to each other go through rounds of calling, and so what they have to do is that they have to do 10 dials, and 10 dials whether they answer or not, 10 dials. So, that's kind of like the thing. It's like people are kind of playing Russian roulette where they like hoping people don't answer when they dial. But the point of this is like that's the best way to get feedback. If you want to get good on the phone, you have to have your mentor listen into your calls to give you feedback on what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Fortunately, with internet marketing, you don't have to dial any phones. You're just placing an ad. You're spending a little money, putting an ad up, and then you're going to get feedback in the form of data that we can then review. So for me, that's much more fun, but you got to submit the data. There's an ad template inside our EMP group where you can do that, and we can give you feedback so that your lead generation, prospect generation efforts thrive. All right. Oh, and now the questions are coming in. Sweet. After Facebook, what is the next most effective paid traffic and lead generation method or resource? I'm assuming, of course, you have tested. So John, a couple of things we're working on right now. Pinterest is actually become a very effective lead generation traffic source. And so Chef Katrina is actually on the forefront of that. And she will be doing some training for our VIPs very soon. So if you're not a VIP member here at Elite Marketing Pro, you want to become a member pretty quickly. And so that's coming up in the pipeline. We're now ramping up our testing with Pinterest so that we can scale and be confident that it's something that not only the little guy can use, but big companies like ourselves can use as well. And so there'll be plenty for everybody. So that's what's happening. Pinterest. There's also YouTube PPC is very effective. Vince Reed uses it very effectively. We are also testing that as well. So even for my buddy Vince, Facebook is the number one traffic source, and then YouTube, and then Twitter to a lesser extent. So that's where things are at right now. So and then Pinterest, he has no experience in, and that's why we're basically spearheading that effort. So as soon as we have solid data that we're confident on, we already have pretty solid data, but we want to make sure we can scale. Then we'll be getting that to you very, very, very soon, sooner than you think. So, all right. Ferny, is the attraction marketing course back up in the back office? Cynthia, it should be, but submit a support ticket if it's not for you. Nathan, what kind of training would you suggest I create to build my own list promoting AMF? Nathan, I mean, so because AMF is a network marketing training, and if you're going to be promoting that as an offer to kind of just get your feet wet with, then you want to provide some sort of lead magnet that's network marketing oriented. So you want to actually have some expertise or some knowledge on a network marketing skill set, or a skill set that's relevant to network marketing, such as online lead generation. So your lead magnet, your training should be, whether it's a lead magnet or just training you're doing on Facebook, has to be relevant to your target audience. You don't want to. So here's the mistake people make. People will talk about funnels. So sales, talk about how to build a sales funnel, and they're talking to network marketers. Network marketers have no idea what a sales funnel is, nor do they care. Network marketers care about generating, finding prospects and new recruits for their businesses first and foremost. So sales funnels don't matter to them. Now you can try to explain it why it's relevant, but it's too far advanced, and you're getting way ahead of them. You want to meet people where they're at, not where you want them to be, or not where you're at. So that's my suggestion there. What frequency do you suggest we change a target? Brandy, frequency for changing a target, it's not really about frequency, it's about performance. Is it still making money? So I wouldn't, I've literally run with a single target for months. And then I've run with a single target for a couple weeks until it ran out. It has to be continuing to perform for you. So that's what I would suggest. There's no real formula on frequency for changing different targets. So Cecilia has a relevancy score of 5, a CTR of 0.98, cost per click. So Cecilia, these numbers are look okay, but we need to see the ads. You can't just kind of dump it in here. You have to put it in the group along with the actual ads. We can look at it and then we can give you feedback. So, but what I can tell is you're on your way there. CTR of 1%. It's not great, but it's better than what most do. So, cost per click of 98 cents. That's we want to at least cut that in half at least. So post in the group and we can help you there. How do you suggest finding your area to specialize in? I want to have my finger in many different pies. Jenny, that's a good question. And I need to have that one specialty which I'm struggling with. That's a great question. So when we start learning online marketing, and obviously we're learning in the context of building a network marketing business and doing lead generation for network marketing. But what you soon realize is that you can actually apply it to anything. Like these skills become valuable for any niche, any business. In fact, one of the first funnels I ever created was for a martial arts program. And so I took the information I learned here at Elite Marketing Pro when I first started, just like you guys, and I built the funnel for a martial arts school. And my lead magnet was a 10-day martial arts boot camp, or a 10-day martial arts boot camp, and it was picture lessons on different techniques, and that was an introduction to the martial art, and then I had a bunch of videos, etc. And so that's how we kind of warmed up our list and built a relationship. And then of course we'd send an email to that list inviting them to come take a free trial, come to the school and take a free trial. And so that's what we did. We ran traffic to a capture page locally in LA and generated leads for a martial arts school, and did extremely well. It generated thousands of leads for a local school, all using attraction marketing principles. Same idea applies. So the to answer your question, Jenny, you got to focus in on something you're passionate about. So don't think about what it is that you think might make you money. What's kind of in your heart? What are you passionate about? Obviously, when we have you here at Elite Marketing Pro in the beginning, we have you promote one of our offers to get your feet wet. If you heard Aaron Rashkin, top network marketer and marketer in general and master prospector, he gave in the Daily Dose of Awesome he did last week, he gave you guys a blueprint to follow, and the first part of that blueprint was find something to promote so you can practice with, essentially. And so that's what we give you here at Elite Marketing Pro. We give you offers to practice with, but we don't want you to stay there. We want you to actually create your own lead generation website and generate leads for whatever business, whatever opportunity, whatever program you have. And so it has to, when you're ready to do that, make sure it's something that you're emotionally invested in, because you're going to be in it for the long haul. You're going to be doing that for the long haul, and I want to make sure that it's something you want to do. So that would be my suggestion. Don't focus so much on the big money. Focus in on something you'll be passionate about, and the big money will follow because people will see your passion. All right. So Brandy says, lead stopped for 2 days. Do I panic? Well, I mean, if they stop, then that probably means you should switch your target, right, Brandy? All right. Joanne, which is the first offer we should promote? So inside of EMP, Joanne, I suggest AMF because it's the offer that's converting the best right now. In fact, I just got our numbers. So system wide, so for our entire system, so irrespective of the traffic source, system wide, our conversion rates on our from lead to sale is right over 10%. So this is all traffic sources, not just Facebook, all traffic sources, and mixed in there are a lot of crappy traffic sources. So our conversion rates are 10%. So right now, if you're generating leads but you're not converting 10% of those leads to an actual sale on a consistent basis, then there's something off. What could be off is actually on the traffic side. So the way you generate traffic also affects conversion. The messaging on the traffic also affects conversion. For example, you can get somebody curious enough to opt in, but not excited to opt in, and that's a difference. Somebody that's curious and opts in versus somebody that's excited and opts in, obviously that's going to have a different result when you have a conversion. So 10% on from lead to sale, and those are fresh numbers, system wide, irrespective of traffic. So hopefully that'll give you some ideas to how you should be performing. So Joanne, that's a great question, and I just gave you guys some of our numbers, which is awesome. All right, any other questions? I know there's like a 5-second delay between when I ask that question and when it pops up. Any other questions? I've gotten some great ones here, and I want to make sure I didn't miss any. Cecilia, like I said, you want to post in the group, and we can answer those questions, especially as it relates to targets and all that stuff. That's something we want to keep inside our membership. We don't want to be putting that out in public. So Cecilia, post that over in the group. Have complete information, all your data, a picture of your ad, and go ahead and tag me, and I'll give you some feedback. All right, guys. With that said, we're just over 20 minutes. If that is all, I am a wrap. So next time when we do a live Q&A, I want to actually give you guys more of a heads up. I just literally decided last night to do a live Q&A. So obviously you guys were like scrambling to come up with some questions, and you guys came up with some great ones. But next time we'll give you a little bit more of a heads up so you guys can have a little more time to prepare. So that is it, guys. Again, if you're new to this, everything I talked about lead generation and all that stuff was like gibberish to you and Yiddish. Then that means there's an opportunity here for you. Go to the description in the for this that accompanies this video. Register for your free 10-day online recruiting bootcamp, and then get started with us there. So we'll see you there inside our back office. The information is there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for our next Daily Dose of Awesome. Take care, everybody.